We are the Walking Dead. Rick finally said it. Yes! Oh my gosh, he finally said it. What's up everyone, Big D here. It's time to review The Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 10, titled Them. Why? I don't know why. I think I should come up with the titles for the episodes, but whatever, them. Let's get right to it. This is a spoiler review. If you've not seen the episode, amc.com/TheWalkingDead. Watch the full episode there. You have to, and we'll come back. Here we go. It should take me less than a minute to recap the episode, give you my opinions, my pros and cons, and the final score at the end. Tell you my top 3 moments also. This is my own personal, this is my opinions, guys. So if you don't agree with it, hey, tell me your opinions of what you thought about this episode also. So overall, they're searching in the beginning of the group. Daryl, we see Carol, we see Sasha, Michonne. They're all searching for water because everything's dying. Frogs are dying without water. I mean, it's hot. I mean, only Abraham has alcohol, and that's the only good thing about it. But that's not going to help. He's going to get dehydrated like that. So Maggie asked Sasha, how long do we got? And she's like, I didn't hear her, but 60 miles, she said. And she's like, I didn't mean that. So how long do they have to survive? It's too dry. So they start killing these zombies on the bridge, these walkers, I'm sorry, and end up pushing them to the ground. But then Sasha ends up attacking one with a knife, and all of them go ballistic and start killing them. There's this walker in the trunk. Maggie ended up closing on it, but she felt really bad for it, so Glenn opened it and killed the walker. I should point that out. There were dogs. A lot of people thought there's wolves. There are wolves out there. The whole whatever I've been hearing rumors of a group. I'm not putting that out yet. It's still there. But those were dogs. They were dogs, and they attack, but Sasha ends up killing them. I'll get to that in my cons in a minute. They end up eating the dogs, and Gabriel takes his collar off, so he kind of makes a decision that he's sorry he has to eat dog. Daryl burns himself with a cigarette. Of course, he doesn't have no pain no more. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know what to believe anymore. He's kind of lost in his own way since what happened to Beth. There's this letter that says, excuse me, there's this letter that says from a friend, and this person left water for Rick and the group. It starts to rain, and they need to get to shelter because a bad storm's going to happen. And that's when Rick says it, man, when he's talking about survival in the barn that Daryl takes him to. He's like, that's the only way we have to survive. We need to get to Washington, D.C., and when we do, it doesn't matter what's there or not. Negan, it doesn't matter what's there. Because I know we'll be okay after that. We are the Walking Dead. And Daryl's like, no, we ain't. So, how did I do? And also, zombies are at the door. They start holding them off, and all of them work together, the group. And Maggie, I was thinking, was she going to commit suicide or try to attempt, because she's going to be on Talking Dead. Sasha, or I'm sorry, the actress Lauren Cohan. I was like, something's big's going to happen, but she didn't. And they end up killing, or the weather ends up killing the zombies in the morning. All the trees it's a disaster, and it looked beautifully done. The way his zombie was on a tree and the way back, just in the air. I was like, oh my gosh, really? That's crazy. And we meet Aaron at the end. He's like, I'm a friend, Aaron. I mean no harm. Can you take me to your leader? Is his name Rick? I got some good news. And I'm like, The Walking Dead. Good news? Probably not that good. Overall, I trust Aaron. What did I think about this episode of The Walking Dead? Them. Let me get to my cons first real quick, and then I'll get to my pros, and then my top 3 moments, and then I'll give you my score. First off, I'm going to say it, man. I'm not afraid. I'm going to be honest and say the first 30 minutes, the 40 minutes, they're slow. It's really a slow episode. Now, I get it. It's a survival show, man. They were surviving. They were doing. Yes, hey, I understand. I've seen 5 seasons of this. I know how it goes. Yes, but the thing is, it was really slow the first 15-20 minutes. Really oh, is it gonna pick up? Are they just gonna be walking on the road? This is Lord of the Rings was better than this, you know? So it was really slow, and at times you were like, you kind of turn yourself off when Maggie and Sasha are talking like in the beginning and all that, because you're like, they're wasting time. I get the character development, but they're just depressed. They lost somebody. Yes, we've seen this before a million times, but it gets way better. I'll get to it, but there are a couple scenes where they're completely boring. Now, the Daryl scene with the cigarette, that's not boring or anything, but like parts where, I don't know, you have to search for yourself, but like when Glenn's trying to give the water and all that, like those scenes aren't really, they're just kind of like, come on, there has to be something more important to this episode. And also, the dog scene, I really thought Daryl was going to go all Rambo and be like, I got this, guys, crossbow. And then all of it was just Sasha like, beep, beep, beep. You're welcome. And I was just like, oh, there was no fight scene, dude, what happened? So, now my pros. First off, the ending meeting Aaron. Aaron is a comic book character, I believe. But he is from the comics. But whether he's good or bad or not, that's up for you to go and look up. But the ending, that was great. I thought Morgan was going to come out at first. I was like, Morgan, where's my Morgan there? But it was Aaron. That's good. So I like the ending, though. And then the music comes on. I was like, I smell Negan in the air somewhere. The writing and the quotes and the dialogue, I still like it. I think the writing's good. That's honestly now I'm not saying it's the greatest thing ever. Vince Gilligan's way better, but yeah. But for what we had, the whole, we are the walking dead. We will survive. I've said this about 4 times over the past 5 seasons. But hell, AMC has a lot of people to pay on our cast. We need to kill off some people very soon over the next 6 episodes. But hey, that's my thing. The action in this episode, it's okay. I noticed that they're really going on the effects where it looks really fake, the blood. Like they're really going into the effects where they're making it like really computerized now. Really computerized. A little sketchy on that, but the action for what we had, okay. Hey, okay. The set pieces, the weather, and all that, just the tone of that whole episode of the darkness, and again, where they went to the shed and all that, pretty good. Rick almost got bit. That was a moment where I was like, oh my god. That moment was big, and then the walkers in front of the barn, all those walkers, that was a huge scene also, so good for that. The walkers look beautiful, as always, and the characters. We got to see all of them under one roof and working together. Hey! So my top 3 moments, man. First off, the third is Aaron arriving. Second one, zombies at the door and Daryl and the group working together in order not to have the walkers go into the barn. And the first is, we are the Walking Dead. Yeah. So overall, I'm going to give The Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 10, them a B-. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed. Hey, have you noticed I haven't reviewed Helix or 12 Monkeys or King of the Nerds or any of that? I haven't reviewed them because I haven't seen them yet. I was kind of busy hanging out with my friends and all. I have a personal life, but I just haven't got to it yet. I will get to it soon. Constantine 2, oh my gosh, I haven't seen that yet also. But I'm busy. I'll get to it sometime. I want to watch it, but hey, school, like we need that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought about this Walking Dead episode. And if you enjoyed this review, hey, smack that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid, it's free. It doesn't bite unless you want it to bite. The spot with you always. I'm also going to review the Slap. That's going to be really fun. And, well, that's my cue. See y'all soon. And remember, we are the Walking Dead. Only if you subscribe.